Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Farr and I'm here to do my suturing demonstration. So I have my kit from Amazon that came with my fake skin, which I've done a little bit of practicing on there. It also came with different materials for suturing and different sizes. I have the polypropylene monofilament, the nylon monofilament, the silk braided, and the polyester braided. So for the demonstration today, I'm going to be using the silk braided number 3. I've found that I like the silk braided for practicing a little bit better because they're just a little thicker, and I like the number 3 so they're thicker. Now, I also have my scissors, my needle holders, and my forceps. Also, I have a hot dog. So I didn't actually have hot dogs. I only had corn dogs. So it came from a corn dog, but we got it. Okay, so first off, as we know, this will be a sterile procedure. So you will wash your hands, prepare your sterile field, don your sterile gloves. So we're gonna pretend that I've done that. Okay, so first things first, I am going to grab my needle using my needle holder. Now, I had actually done this a little bit before, so that's why it's kind of just sitting there on the counter. But I'm gonna grab it there. Now, your forceps are like your other hand. So in this case, I'm not really holding this how I like it, so I'm gonna use my forceps to grab it how I like to grab it. Okay, so we're gonna take the forceps and open up the skin here so you can see where you're gonna stick the needle. And you're gonna pierce through and come out in the middle of the wound and push it through there. And I'm gonna use my forceps to grab it, and then I can use my needle holder to pull it through. One thing that I learned is, for one, this can be a little difficult for a left-handed person, but it just takes a lot of practice. Second, when you're pulling it through that first time, you don't wanna pull it too much because you're gonna have to come right back through the middle part. So you don't wanna have to pull it too much. So you're gonna grab your skin again, pull it, push it through, and let it come on the other edge. Try to make it not so far away, kind of close to the wound as possible, and then grab with the forceps, take it, and then pull it through. Now comes the tying. You're gonna leave just a little bit of a tail, about that much, 3 centimeters. I'm gonna lay my needle down. Now, I came up with like a 2-1-1 method. Okay, I had to do a little song. It goes two away pull, 1 toward pull, 1 away pull. So when I say that, I mean this. So you're gonna grab your string here. You're gonna wrap it 2 away from you. Open your needle holder, grab that tail there, and then slip it over and pull. That's your 2 away pull. We're gonna do 1 toward, grab that tail, slip it over, pull. My needle holders they closed up on me, so let me unlock it. Ooh. And then once again, 1 away, and slip it over and pull. So it's 2 away pull, 1 toward pull, 1 away pull. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and see my tail kind of got a little bit longer, so I'm gonna cut that a little bit and cut my string here. I don't wanna have it too long and I don't wanna have it too short. So I just cut it just so. I'm gonna do 1 more on the fake skin, and then we're gonna use the hot dog. I will say, using the hot dog was a little bit more complicated than I anticipated. The skin is very thin, so I realized I kind of had to go a little deeper inside the hot dog, which I'll show in a minute. So once again, lift the skin here so you can see what's going on the inside. I'm just gonna take it down just a couple centimeters from the last one, go in through the middle, lift it out. And you kind of want to make sure you're going like a little deep, not too deep, not like you're touching the base of the wound, but deeper than, you don't want to be too superficial because it'll come out the top and you don't want that. It'll poke through the top of the skin. So once again, lift the other side, come just right there. Pull it with my forceps so I can grab it with my needle holder. Oop. Oop. And mind you guys, I'm just like y'all, not perfect at this. Just getting started. This is really my first time ever suturing in my life. Just a little bit of tail there. And I realized that it does take just a lot of practice, you know? So 2 away. Pull. 1 toward. Pull. See, I got a little bit of, and that's why you want to keep your ends really short. I got a little bit in there. Now, typically you wouldn't do that in real life, of course. And then 1 away. Pull. And then we're gonna cut. I really like this little kit from Amazon. I honestly can't remember how much I spent on it, but I like it. I feel like it's kind of fun to do. And then as you can see, I probably could clip the ends of my strings just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I probably could just clip them a little bit more, but we do have really good approximated edges. And then if we're looking at these two I just did, they're pretty even with each other. That was kind of my goal as I've been practicing, is making sure that they're pretty even. I feel like even in real life, people don't always get them as even because we're humans, but that's okay. All right, moving on to the hot dog. So like I said, this one is a little bit more complicated given the fact that the skin is thinner. And I just find, honestly, suturing is a little more difficult for a left-handed person in general, to be honest. But anywho, I'm gonna grab my needle how I would like it, holding it like that. Like that, okay? I'm gonna open up my skin here. And another thing, and I mean, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but don't use a hot dog. When I first did these other two, the hot dog was I had just took the corn dog stuff off, and so it was a little bit more slippery, and I don't know, it just doesn't work that great. All right, so I've pierced the inside of the wound using my forceps. I'm pulling that through so I can grab it with my needle holder, trying to keep this hot dog steady. Not too much, not pulling my string out too much. I need to be able to get that other side. And I'm going to grab the other edge there so I can see, pierce it through. Pulling it through there. Whoop. And like I said, I'm not perfect at this. I'm gonna hold the hot dog just for the sake of demonstration. There we go. I'm not perfect at this, just doing the best I can. I'm gonna pull that just a little bit more. All right, so here we go. Two away, grab, pull, 1 toward, whoop, pull, 1 away. I gotta keep my hot dog still. 1 away. Grab it. There we go. Ooh. That's one thing I like. If you do mess up like I just did, you can just kind of move it out the way and try it again. So 1 away. It's not just like all is lost. Once again, see? Did it again. I need to open up my needle hole, and my hot dog needs to stay still. And lift that out. Boom. I'm gonna grab my scissors. I'm gonna do a little snip, snip. There's that one. I'm gonna do one more. All right, so doing one more. Grabbing my needle. I'm gonna use my forceps as my other hand here. There we go. opening my wound with my forceps, lifting that skin. Like I said, the hot dog is a little bit more difficult. Probably would like to use next time like a banana, see, like a banana or something. Go into the wound there. It's coming out. We're gonna grab this. But honestly, using the hot dog will kind of prepare, you know, us for harder wounds to suture, I would say. We're gonna open that skin there. The other side, stick it through, come back through, there we go. And we're gonna pull that through. There we go. Now I can hold my hot dog like that. Just a little bit of a tail there. I'm gonna set the needle down. And here we go with the 2-on-1. All right, 2 away. Ooh. We'll try that one more time. Well, shoot, I done pulled it all the way through. So we're gonna redo it. Like I said, y'all, it's all in practice. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Still getting the hang of it. And the hot dog is just, it's a little more complicated, honestly, also because the skin is so thin, but it's greasy. Like I said, maybe if I used the uncooked hot dog, it'd be a little different. But this corn dog hot dog is not playing with me. All right. And then pull it on through. I'm gonna make sure I don't pull it too much this time. I'm gonna leave a longer tail just for the sake of it being this greasy hot dog. All right, now here we go. 2 away, grab my tail and pull it over. Not too tight so I can get the tail through. Boom. Hot dog, there you go. All right, and then 1 toward. Grab it, grab the tail, pull it over, boom. 1 away, grab my tail, boom. Grab my scissors. I'm gonna cut my tail and the string just a little shorter. And there we go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my suturing demonstration video. Like I said, hot dogs can be a little more complicated. Use a cold hot dog, not a hot one. The skin from Amazon definitely is way better for practicing. I like the silk braided thread, I guess you could call it, instead of the other ones. I did use the nylon during one of our practices, and it's really plasticky, so it can kind of be difficult to use. But I do like the silk a lot better, and the thicker silk. But continue to practice, guys. I'm gonna continue to practice, and hopefully when we get into for real practice, we'll be able to do this like the pros we will be. I hope everybody has a good evening. Thank you for watching.